The rise of the Macedonian Empire under Alexander the Great represents one of the most remarkable military and cultural achievements in history. From a relatively small kingdom in northern Greece, Macedonia expanded into one of the largest empires of the ancient world, stretching from Greece to Egypt and deep into the Indian subcontinent. This exploration examines the factors that contributed to the meteoric rise of the Macedonian Empire, the key military campaigns and strategies employed by Alexander, and the lasting impact of his conquests on the world. Historical context. The Kingdom of Macedon. Macedon, located to the north of classical Greece, had been a significant power since the reign of King Philip II, 359 to 336 BCE, Alexander's father. Under Philip's leadership, the kingdom underwent extensive military and political reforms that transformed it into a formidable force. Military innovations. Philip II reorganized the Macedonian army, introducing the phalanx formation, which utilized long spears called sarissas. This tactical innovation enhanced the effectiveness of infantry and established Macedon as a military power capable of defeating its rivals. Diplomacy and conquest. Philip expanded Macedon's territory through a combination of military conquest and diplomatic alliances. He forged relationships with other Greek city-states and established the Hellenic League, uniting them against common enemies, particularly the Persians. Legacy of leadership. By the time of his assassination in 336 BCE, Philip had laid the groundwork for his son, Alexander, to inherit a powerful and unified kingdom ready for further expansion. Alexander's ascension to power. Early life and education. Birth and upbringing. Born in 356 BCE in Pella, the ancient capital of Macedon, Alexander was the son of Philip II and Queen Olympias. From an early age, he exhibited leadership qualities and a keen intellect. His education under the philosopher Aristotle instilled in him a love of knowledge and an appreciation for Greek culture. Military training. Alexander received military training alongside his peers, gaining first-hand experience in the art of war. He participated in campaigns during Philip's reign, which provided him with valuable insights into leadership and strategy. Ascension to the throne. Becoming king. After Philip II's assassination in 336 BCE, Alexander ascended to the throne at the age of 20. He quickly moved to consolidate power, eliminating potential rivals and quelling dissent among the Greek city-states. Reasserting Macedonian power, Alexander demonstrated his authority by leading military campaigns against rebellious city-states, reaffirming Macedonian dominance in Greece. He swiftly defeated Thebes in 335 BCE, sending a clear message of his military prowess and resolve. The campaigns of conquest. Invasion of Persia. Crossing the Hellespont. In 334 BCE, Alexander crossed the Hellespont into Asia Minor, marking the beginning of his campaign against the Persian Empire. His forces, although smaller than those of Darius III, were well-trained and highly motivated. Battle of Granicus. Alexander's first major battle against the Persians occurred at the Granicus River. Utilizing the Macedonian phalanx and cavalry, Alexander achieved a decisive victory, establishing his reputation as a formidable military leader and securing control over Asia Minor. Battle of Issus. The Battle of Issus in 333 BCE pitted Alexander against Darius III in a significant confrontation. Despite being heavily outnumbered, Alexander's tactical brilliance and effective use of terrain led to a decisive victory. This battle further weakened Persian morale and solidified Alexander's control over the region. Siege of Tyre and conquest of Egypt. Following his victories in Asia Minor, Alexander laid siege to Tyre, demonstrating his ability to adapt to different military challenges. After capturing Tyre, he continued to Egypt, where he was hailed as a liberator and founded the city of Alexandria, which would become a major center of culture and learning. Expansion into Central Asia and India. Conquest of Bactria and Sogdiana. After securing control over the Persian heartland, Alexander moved into Central Asia, where he faced fierce resistance from local tribes. The campaigns in Bactria and Sogdiana showcased his adaptability and military prowess as he overcame guerrilla tactics and harsh terrain. Battle of the Hydaspes. In 326 BCE, Alexander engaged King Porus in the Battle of the Hydaspes, marking his entry into India. This battle highlighted Alexander's tactical ingenuity in overcoming the challenges posed by war elephants and local warriors. The victory not only expanded his empire but also exemplified his respect for local rulers, as he reinstated Porus as a vassal king. The challenges of Indian campaigns. Despite his successes, Alexander faced increasing challenges as he pushed deeper into India. The fatigue and reluctance of his troops, coupled with the vast and unfamiliar territory, led to growing dissent within his ranks. The decision to turn back. The mutiny at the Hyphasis. The desire of his soldiers to return home became evident at the Hyphasis River, where they refused to march further into India. Alexander, understanding the importance of troop morale, made the difficult decision to turn back, marking the end of his eastern campaigns. Cultural integration. As Alexander retreated, he sought to consolidate his gains by establishing garrisons and promoting the integration of Greek culture with local customs. This approach laid the foundation for the Hellenistic cultural exchange that would flourish in the regions he had conquered. The impact of Alexander's empire. Cultural diffusion and Hellenization. Spread of Greek culture. Alexander's conquests facilitated the spread of Greek culture throughout his empire. The establishment of cities, the promotion of the Greek language, and the integration of Greek art and philosophy into local traditions led to a rich cultural tapestry that characterized the Hellenistic age. Cultural syncretism. The blending of Greek and local cultures resulted in significant artistic, scientific, and philosophical advancements. This syncretism enriched both Greek and Eastern traditions, influencing subsequent civilizations, including the Roman Empire. Intellectual and scientific progress. The Hellenistic period saw remarkable advancements in various fields, including mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. The exchange of knowledge and ideas among scholars from different backgrounds fostered an environment of intellectual inquiry and centralized governance. Alexander implemented a centralized administrative system that allowed him to manage his vast empire efficiently. He established satrapies, provinces governed by satraps, governors, to oversee different regions. This system not only facilitated local governance but also maintained control over diverse populations by appointing local leaders who understood the customs and needs of their communities. Promotion of Greek officials. While Alexander appointed local rulers in many regions, he also promoted Greek officials to key administrative positions. This practice ensured that Macedonian interests were represented while facilitating the spread of Greek culture and practices throughout the empire. The combination of local and Greek officials helped to stabilize the newly acquired territories. Infrastructure development. Alexander prioritized the development of infrastructure, including roads, ports, and communication networks, to facilitate trade and military movements. The establishment of these connections promoted economic growth and cultural exchange, allowing for the smooth integration of diverse regions within the empire. Military organization and tactics. The Macedonian phalanx. One of the hallmarks of Alexander's military success was the effective use of the Macedonian phalanx. This formation, characterized by rows of infantry armed with long spears, provided a formidable defense and allowed for powerful offensive capabilities. The disciplined organization of the phalanx became a model for future military formations. Combined arms approach. Alexander's military strategies included the effective integration of various units, such as infantry, cavalry, and light troops. This combined arms approach allowed for tactical flexibility on the battlefield, enabling him to adapt to different combat scenarios. His ability to coordinate these forces seamlessly was a key factor in his military successes. Psychological warfare. Beyond traditional tactics, Alexander excelled in psychological warfare. His reputation as an undefeated general often preceded him, instilling fear and uncertainty in the minds of his enemies. He used this psychological edge to his advantage, often achieving victories before battles even began due to the intimidation factor. The cultural and scientific flourishing. Centers of learning. The Hellenistic age, which followed Alexander's conquests, was characterized by the establishment of centers of learning, most notably the Library of Alexandria. This institution became a hub for scholars, philosophers, and scientists, attracting intellectuals from across the empire. The exchange of ideas and knowledge fostered by these centers played a crucial role in advancing various fields. Art and architecture. The fusion of Greek and local artistic styles during the Hellenistic period led to significant developments in art and architecture. The blending of different influences resulted in unique artistic expressions that characterized the era, from monumental sculptures to intricate pottery. The architectural styles of cities established by Alexander showcased a mix of Greek designs with local elements, creating vibrant urban centers. Advancements in science and philosophy. The cultural exchanges initiated during Alexander's conquests led to remarkable advancements in science and philosophy. Scholars such as Euclid and Archimedes made groundbreaking contributions that would shape the course of Western thought. The blending of Greek philosophy with Eastern ideas enriched intellectual discourse, leading to the emergence of new schools of thought. The challenges of maintaining an empire. Fragmentation after Alexander's death. After Alexander's untimely death in 323 BCE, the lack of a clear succession plan led to the fragmentation of his empire. The Diadochi, or his former generals, fought for control, resulting in the establishment of several Hellenistic kingdoms. This fragmentation complicated the maintenance of a cohesive cultural identity across the empire. Cultural resistance. While many regions embraced Hellenistic culture, there were instances of resistance from local populations who felt that Greek influence threatened their traditional customs and identities. This resistance highlighted the complexities of cultural integration and the need for sensitivity in governance.